Kia ora mai tātou katoa. Greetings to all of us. My name is Brian Enari, and this is my beautiful honey, Bayley Johansson. And that's our beautiful baby at the back there, Eli Sane, and her grandmother, Michelle Johansson. It's a family reunion. Thank you so much for funding it. We come from Pacific Advanced Secondary School in Aotearoa, New Zealand, and we're here to present to you today.
What if learning was shaped by AI, our ancestral intelligence? What if students could see themselves, their place, their people, and their values in what and how they learn?
Tūrou! Tūrou le langi! Tūrou! Ki he whanua! Tūrou! O tātou tupuna! We acknowledge the vastness above us. We acknowledge the breath between us. We acknowledge this shared space. It's sacred. We also acknowledge that within this room, every one of us boasts rich heritage. Our question is, how often are our children able to access that same heritage in the classroom?
In Aotearoa, New Zealand, a colony under the British Crown to this day, our education system is a colonial construct that directly undermines Indigenous cultural capital. Our languages, cultures, and houses of knowledge are deeply connected to an Indigenous child's well-being, and they are at risk in the mainstream education system. Many Polynesian students have to leave their cultures at their door in order to succeed in the classroom. The work we are doing is urgent and necessary. Our students are urban kids. There are more Polynesian students living outside their heritage islands than within. Their world is full of fences and car smoke, vape stores, and traffic jams. But underneath the pavement, they have deep roots that stretch far across the ocean and anchor them in Aotearoa, New Zealand. They navigate tradition and modernity on a daily basis, and that is a dual reality that is never far from our minds as Auntie Bayley and Uncle Brian at Pacific Advanced Secondary School.
In our work with our senior students, we have a leadership program that looks to equip our young people as they take the big step out of high school, the big scary step, this big scary world. But we do this by centering three major elements or characteristics. Yeah. One more. Those are ako, whaasinomanga, and loto. These are our beautiful kids in their natural habitats. If we look at ako is the reminder that learning is both reciprocal and relational. Our children never turn up into the classroom empty-handed. They are equipped and fully ready to go. We need to be reciprocal in that relationship. Whaasinomanga is very important to us as Pacifica in the ocean, in the moana. But we have to honor our students' identity first. How do we do that? We have to create space for them to understand who they are, understand where they come from, and understand the power that they carry. You need to create space for that. And last is loto, heart, courage, and the posture of the inner child. We believe that our work is work to shift the posture of the heart so that we understand who we are, what we carry, and that we can do so with resilience. These are forms of AI, our ancestral intelligence. And AI for our students, when equipped with our students, is an active resistance against colonial legacy. This is the way that we do it. But how do we foster AI in our children? We must explicitly teach our cultures and our languages. We can't beat around the bush. We must take our kids out of the urban context that we spoke of and place them back where their feet belong. Physically, these kids had to raise money to get on planes for the first time in their lives to go and see their own ancestral homelands. That's what it takes. And lastly, our vision and our leadership program must be aligned with the ancestors' visions that they had for their children and their children's children. That's us, that's these kids. So yeah, that's how it happens.
We believe education can either separate young people from their heritage or connect them back to it. At PASS, we are guided by the Samoan proverb, "Ia tupu I se fusi," may you grow or thrive in a wetland. Within our ecosystem, we know that every organism and toxin is essential for growth. From our senior leadership to our youngest student, every role and relationship contributes to the success of the school. And we want to be a small organ, a cell that is part of a global ecosystem, a global wetland.
We leave you with a question. How can ancestral intelligence help grow students who can shape a future, a better future?
Yeah. In our experience teaching modern Polynesian students outside of their homelands, we have learned that holistic education begins by acknowledging what they already have and building their learning around that. We can go the furthest with our backs to the future and our eyes on the past.
Tihei Moriora.